So the Last Jedi trailer has finally come out. We got a lot to talk about. So guys, the Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer has finally arrived. I was just watching Celebration with Mr. DVB. We did a live stream on that. Go check it out if you want to. We did a live stream about The Last Jedi, and that was pretty fun to do. So yeah, the trailer's finally arrived. I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been like really excited for Celebration, and the trailer is finally here. So I kind of did a little bit of reaction on the celebration thing that Mr. DVB has live stream on that. So yeah, but I decided to do a review and breakdown. So yes, I'm gonna be basically breaking down the trailer and giving a little review of it. So yeah. So I decided to just kind of break it down first and then do the review. So you can kind of get my full thoughts in the breakdown, and then I'll just kind of wrap it up with my review. So yes, wow. It's crazy how it's finally out. I was honestly just like so excited like when they like were playing the trailer now. My heart was beating so fast. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's finally here." So yeah, let's break down this trailer. So the trailer, of course, starts out on Act 2 with Rey putting her hand on like a rock, and she's breathing heavily. So this is pretty interesting. Maybe she's having like a vision, or like, yeah, some like sort of force vision, or maybe it's about her training. Maybe she's like dealing through hard things with her training. It's a pretty interesting shot. And yeah, I like the shot. It looks really cool and you see her breathing heavily, of course. And yeah, my guess is that she's having either like a vision, kind of like in Force Awakens with Maz Kanata, when she was there and she picked up the lightsaber, or maybe something else. But I think the thing I'm betting on the most is that it's a like a vision, or some visions that she's having, maybe about the future or something. I have no idea. So, obviously we see this nice shot of the island. Looks really nice. I like the way that's filmed. Like, I just like the sunset. The sun just looks awesome, and I like the view of the island. It looks really nice. So yeah. Then obviously here's another shot of the island, just magnificent. Just the way it looks is just so amazing. Like, just that camera shot is like really nice. Then we see a shot of Rey, standing, somewhere on the island, looking at the water beyond, which is a really nice shot. It's at the nighttime. I just really like this shot. It looks really nice how, all the water is coming there, and she's looking, over the water. So yeah, I think that shot looks really good. It just looks really nice. The way, you can see the water moving and everything. You see the waves and everything. It just looks so cool. The Skellig Michael thing just looks amazing. Octu looks great. Then we see these like little rock things kind of moving up in the air. So this is obviously from the Force. You can just tell it's moving up, and Rey's got her hand down, and the rocks are like moving up. So yeah, that's obviously has to do something with the Force. Pretty obvious. So yeah, looks really nice though. Then we get a shot of a shot of Rey, obviously. She's standing, there's like planets on this like system, and she's of course talking about like she sees the light and the darkness. So I think this is hinting at a pretty dark Star Wars film, which is great. This is what I wanted. Judging from this trailer, it seems just really dark. But yeah. I really hope we get that. I hope we get an interesting dark Star Wars film that does not copy off Empire. Force Awakens, that was my biggest problem with Force Awakens. It copied A New Hope, and that just really annoyed me. So, this looks pretty new. A lot of the stuff in the trailer looks new, which I'm really glad about. Then we see these, like, smash things right here. I'm assuming that's maybe Kylo Ren's mask? I don't know. There's, like, shattered glass, and then that thing's shattered. I'm assuming that's Kylo Ren's mask. That has to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Then we see this, Jedi, or like just some sort of Jedi thing, and yeah, that looks nice, and yeah. Then we see this really really nice shot of Octu. Then it says this Christmas, of course, much like the Force Awakens teaser back in 2015. 2015, I remember that when that teaser came out. Oh man, do times fly by. I can't believe it's already been 2 years, because I actually remember when that second teaser came out or whatever. I remember when that came out, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, this looks so good. And it was the different case with this teaser, and I'll get to that like when I actually do kind of the review after this breakdown. But yeah, I'll get to that in a little bit. So then we see this really strange shot, and this is honestly like such a weird shot. Sorry about that. It's like really weird. You see these ships, crashing down on this white like surface, and if you notice in the background, you can see these AT-ATs, the new AT-ATs that they're speculating about. You can see them in the background. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can kind of see them way back there, and these ships are crashing down, and it's just weird the way they crash. It looks like there's like blood coming out of them when they crash. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. It just looks really weird how they have all that red stuff coming out. But I think the ships look really cool. It just looked really weird, and of course you see Finn there. You see Finn in this thing. I'm really anxious about that. I'm not sure if he's in the ship or... it looks like he's in his coma. Like, it really looks like he's in his coma right there. The way he's, sleeping, he's like, he got his eyes closed, or maybe he's in the ship. I don't really know. It's really a weird shot. And then we see Poe and BB-8 running down a hallway. I love the location in the background. Just looks really, really nice, and looks really Star Wars-ishy, and I like that. And you see other people running, so obviously like the First Order is probably here, because then we see the X-wing, and they're going to the X-wing, and then the entire place gets blown up. So yeah. Then we see TIE fighters, First Order TIE fighters crashing. Millennium Falcon obviously there, and they're battling some TIE fighters, kind of like the first Force Awakens teaser that came out back in 2014. Kind of looks like that, where that kind of overhead shot where TIE fighters are, where it's chasing TIE fighters and TIE fighters chasing it. Yeah. Then we get this shot of Rey with her with the blue lightsaber, which is what I expected. I expected that she would end up having the blue lightsaber, and it seems we got that here. And we see in the background, it's kind of hard to see what location it is. It looks like kind of like a forest or mountainous area. That's probably that's probably, that might be Octu. It's probably Octu. And then we see Kylo Ren. Yes, Kylo Ren is there, and he looks really nice. So yeah, then we see this really interesting shot. It's Luke and R2. You can see Luke and R2 right there, or at least I think that's Luke. That's what it looks like, and he's with R2 there. And you see this burning place, and I think the most interesting thing about this is this looks so similar to the part that we got in the vision scene in Force Awakens. Where there was like Luke obviously with R2 and at like a bonfire. This looks like it, honestly. Like, I think a lot of the vision scenes are going to be in episode 8. It just looks really accurate, like the location looks like that's where it was, and there's like fire everywhere. So yeah, interesting. And then we of course see this, like, there's burning stuff, and you see like, looks like that maybe the Knights of Ren or the First Order. It's hard to see, but you can see people marching down this place. This with all this burning stuff around. So yeah. Then we get this like space battle type thing, which honestly looks really it reminded me of Rogue One's like space battle. It just looks really similar. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see another space battle. Rogue One space battle was kind of wasn't a huge fan of it, but hopefully this ends up being really good. You see like TIE fighters and X-wings and all that stuff. Then we of course see Luke standing at this like tunnel thing, and he says like the Jedi have to end or whatever, and very interesting. I think that kind of, I think that shows that he's the last Jedi. Or maybe it's like Rey being the last Jedi, and he's like the Jedi have to end. Rey has to end it. I don't know, but really nice shot there. I really like that. Then we of course see Last Jedi, December, and yeah. So that is the trailer. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed because first of all, I expected this trailer to be like much longer. I was expecting like a full-length trailer. That's what everyone was saying, and I was expecting that. And I think the biggest thing with this trailer is that there wasn't really any scenes that just made me just go like, "Oh my god, that's so good," or something. Because I remember when all the Force Awakens like teasers came out, like not the I didn't like the official Force Awakens trailer that came out in October of 2015. Like I didn't like that one, but the teasers before that, I was like, "Oh my god, this looks so good." Like I remember the one in 2014 when I first saw that back in 2014. I was like, "Oh my god, this looks so good." Like the Millennium Falcon just looks so amazing. X-Wing's awesome. And then with the second teaser that came back, that was in like April 2015 or whenever Celebration was, like in 2015 when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be so amazing." I mean, like Han and Chewie were home. This is Star Wars. Star Wars is back. It's gonna be so good. And with this trailer, with this teaser or whatever, this teaser just doesn't really get me too excited. There aren't any scenes where I'm like, "Oh my god, this looks so good." It's just like, these are some pretty good scenes, so they look nice. But there's not really any scenes where I was just like, "Oh my god, this looks so amazing." It's just kind of like, "Oh, it looks good." So hopefully with the next trailer that they eventually release, or teaser or whatever, I hope they really give us like more of those like amazing scenes, like, because from this trailer it just doesn't look like anything too special. And I wanted to see just like a really like awesome, like, oh my god trailer. But I don't know. Maybe it'll end up. I'm sure the movie's gonna be amazing. It's just like this. Judging from this trailer, there's just not really anything that looks really amazing. I don't know. We'll see though. I can't really judge. It's just a little teaser. I can't really judge from that. And I expected a full-length trailer. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get that. But I don't know. Star Wars Celebration, I expected it to be a little bit more than what we got, but it's still a good trailer. Trust me, it's a pretty good trailer. It's just I expected more. So, yeah. Basically that's it for like Celebration that I'm gonna see. I mean, I really wanted them to announce the next anthology film and have it be the Obi-Wan film, but it seems that they haven't announced that, so that's interesting. I really wanted them to announce the anthology film. That's like the only thing that I'm hoping for Celebration now. That's the only thing I really care about. And they're probably not going to even do it, but I really hope they do. So that is my breakdown review of Last Jedi trailer. Kind of disappointed because I've been waiting for this for such a long time, for like these past few weeks. I've just been like, "Oh my god, Celebration's gonna be so good." And it's just a little teaser that doesn't get me like super excited, like, "Oh my god, this looks so good." So that is it. That's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's any more Celebration stuff that interests me, I'll make a video on it. So yeah.